Hello students, welcome back to my channel. So in this video today we are going to study about mycoplasma. Now let us see the discovery of the mycoplasma. If you see, they were discovered by Enocard and E.R. Raux. They had discovered it from the pleural fluid in the cattle, and it was observed that this cattle was suffering from pneumonia. So they called it as pleuropneumonia because it is found in the pleural fluid and it is giving the symptom of pneumonia. They were actually called as Asterococcus by Borel et al. And Novak placed them under the genus Mycoplasma. So all these organisms are now called as Mycoplasma, or they are also known as MLO. Is it clear? Or we also call them as PPLO. Because they are found in the pleural fluid, so we call them as pleuropneumonia-like organisms. And sometimes they were placed in the separate class that is known as Mollicular. So this is the discovery and what is the position of the mycoplasma. Now see, they are unicellular, made up of only one cell, and they are the simplest free living prokaryote. If we are saying prokaryote, then you can remember prokaryote do not have nuclear membrane and no membrane bound organelles are present. And they are wall-less also, they don't have any cell wall. So outermost limiting membrane of the mycoplasma is cell membrane, and because they are wall-less, they are pleomorphic also. Because they are pleomorphic, they can change their shape, and when they can change their shape, we call them as they are jokers of the plant kingdom. Up till here, is it clear? Now, if you see what type of colonies they make, when they are growing, they will make a colonies which give a fried egg appearance. Please, this is important, with the central opaque area and the periphery area is translucent. And obviously they don't have any locomotory structure, so cell is non-motile. Now see this structure carefully. Outside limiting membrane is known as cell membrane, which is made up of lipoprotein. If you see the DNA is linear in the diagram, check carefully. So I've written it also. They are having linear double strand DNA. They are having RNA, which you know very well, always they are single strand RNA. They are having ribosomes because they are prokaryotes. So ribosome will be of 70S and proteins will be there. Ribosomes will be present in the granules form. If you see, the granular form is ribosomes and proteins are present in soluble form. Plasma membrane is lipoprotein, which we have already seen in the diagram, and it has cholesterol. This is uniqueness because cholesterol is a feature of the eukaryotic cell membrane. It is not present in the prokaryote, but mycoplasma is uniqueness in what way its cell membrane contain cholesterol. And double-strand DNA is making only 4 to 6% of the protoplasm, but RNA is making nearly 8 to 15% of protoplasm. So I think so this structure of mycoplasma is clear to you. Now see, what is the nature of mycoplasma? We find that they can pass bacteriological filter. If they are able to pass bacteriological filter, means the filter which can hold bacteria. And if they are able to pass, it means they are smaller than the bacteria. Why they were able to pass? Because they lack cell wall. It means they are not bacteria also. But it is observed that they can multiply in abiotic medium. And if in abiotic medium we provide sterol, they can grow because they can make their cell membrane. If they are able to grow, it means they are not virus also. So we will say that they are intermediate between bacteria and virus. Neither they are true bacteria, neither they are true virus. So, but more features are resembling with the bacteria. That is why we better call them as bacteria with their coats off. Mode of nutrition. See, only few are saprophytes. Saprophytes means which feed on the dead, but mostly are parasite. Why they are mostly parasite? Reason is they cannot synthesize required growth factor what they want for their growth. Now see, sensitivity to antibiotic. They are gram negative, they are wall-less. Because they are wall-less, they are insensitive to penicillin. Because we have already studied that penicillin will affect the cell wall formation. But it will be sensitive to other antibiotics which are affecting the metabolic process, either the translation or binding of the messenger RNA with ribosomes. So these are the few antibiotics they are sensitive to. So they are sensitive to streptomycin, erythromycin, and chloramphenicol, but they are insensitive to penicillin. I hope up till here topic is clear. Now, how do they reproduce? They reproduce by means of elementary bodies. This, please learn it carefully, because if you remember in the mitochondria, you have already studied the mitochondria inner membrane, which is having crystal, which is making crystal, is having F0 F1 particle, and there we call F0 F1 particle as elementary particle. Please, when it comes in the option, you have to remember elementary particles we study in mitochondria, but elementary bodies are studied in mycoplasma. Now here we'll be studying the diseases which is caused by mycoplasma in plants. See, this is a list of the disease. They causes witch's broom, ester yellow, brinjal little leaf, and bunchy top of papaya. Now see the animal disease. We have already studied that they were discovered in the cattle in the pleural fluid, where they are showing the pneumonia symptoms. So it will cause pleuropneumonia in cattle. It will also cause inflammation of the genital organs. And in human, they are leading to the infertility in the man, and they are causing abortion in females. You can say it is a type of a pneumonia, but it is not properly pneumonia, so it's an atypical pneumonia. I hope up till your topic is clear. With this description, your mycoplasma topic must be clear. Let us revise once again. Basic concept you have to just remember that mycoplasma are gram negative, they are wall-less, that is why they are pleomorphic, and they are known as jokers of plant kingdom. Because they are wall-less, they are insensitive to penicillin. Because they are wall-less, they can pass through bacteriological filter, but they can be cultured in vitro also, so they are neither bacteria, neither virus. They are intermediate between bacteria and virus. Majorities are causing the disease, they are parasitic. And this is the one which was first discovered in the cattle, which was showing the pneumonia symptoms, but it was not present in the alveoli, it was present in the pleural fluid. And it is the smallest free living organism. I hope up till your topic is clear, class. Mycoplasma must have, I tried to make mycoplasma very easy for you. Still, if you have any doubt, then you can message me, you can ask me. And for your practice session, I'm giving the link in the comment section. That is a website of mine. You can go and check it there. Daily test you have to click, and the topic will be what topic we are studying today. The same questions related to this topic you will be finding there in the daily test. Okay, you can check it there. Thanks for watching, class.
If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel.